මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ
E-Soft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Good evening and welcome to the first semi-final program of IT Mastermind 2014. From over 1,000 students, 108 participants were selected for the preliminary rounds programs. Out of that 108 students, 36 were selected for the secondary round programs. Out of the 36, 12 were selected for the semi-finals. And here tonight we have the first batch of the semi-finals, and 3 of these contestants will proceed to the finals before the end of the show tonight. Let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, Tiranta Dulanjana, Yoshida Shokanji International School, Sapugaskanda. Contestant number 2, Nisal Peria Peruma, DS Senanayaka College, Colombo. Contestant number 3, Ravindu Liana Patirana, Vidura College, Colombo. Contestant number 4, Balasubramaniam Jnanageethan, Hindu College, Jaffna. Contestant number 5, Chamath Hevagama, Mahinda College, Gaul. Contestant number 6, Sudaraka Senaviratna, Nivattaka Chetiya Mahavidyalaya, Anuradhapura. And let's meet our judges for the night. Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, Managing Director, E-Soft Group of Companies. Mr. Ajit Salgadu, President of Computer Society of Sri Lanka. And our quiz master, as always, the brilliant Mr. Faisal Bongzo.
Thank you, Muru, for that lovely introduction. A very good evening and welcome to the first semi-final of IT Masterminds 2014. Well, today we've got the cream of our contestants participating. As she said, 3 of them will move into the grand finals. So without further ado, let me give you details of this competition. We've got 6 contestants who are representing schools from all over Sri Lanka, and they will be facing 4 rounds of competition. And like I said, the winner, first runner-up and the second runner-up will move into the finals. Each round will be judged and points will be allocated and added, and you've got to remember that the decision of the judges will be final as always. Well, in round 1, we will be posing a multiple choice question to each individual student, and you will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Of course, the other contestants can also register their answers via their terminals, and you can earn 3 points for each correct answer, but you've got to be mindful that you lose 2 points for each incorrect answer. So all the very best to the 6 of you as we move on to questions for round 1, and this is your question. Tiranta, contestant number 1. From the following display technologies, identify the latest one. Is it plasma display? Is it CRT display? LCD display? Or is it LED display?
Answer A.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is D, LED display. Here's your question. Contestant number 2, that's Nisal. Which of the following is the latest mobile communication standard? Is it GSM, is it Edge, is it LTE, or is it GPRS?
LTE.
No, the answer, you said?
LTE.
Yes, the answer is correct. C. Here's your question. Contestant number 3, Ravindu. Identify the latest one from these interfaces or ports. Is it A, SCSI? Is it B, USB 3? Is it C, FireWire 400? Or is it D, SATA 2?
USB 3.0. USB 3.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question coming up. That's contestant number 4, Balasubramaniam Jnanageethan. What is the latest hard disk technology? Is it A, IDE drive? Is it B, SATA drive? Is it C, solid state drive? Or is it D, Castlewood ORB?
C, solid wood drive?
Yes.
Sorry, solid state drive.
Yes, the answer is correct. And we move on to your question now. Contestant number 5, Chamath. From the following printing technologies, identify the latest one. Is it color laser printing? Is it 3D printing? Is it thermal printing? Or is it inkjet printing?
3D printing. B.
Yes, the answer is correct. 3D printing. And this is the final question in round 1. And to you, contestant number 6. Identify the latest programming language from the following. Is it Objective-C? Is it C++? Is it C language? Or is it Turbo-C?
Answer B.
Now, the answer is incorrect. The answer is A, Objective-C. And with that being all the questions for round 1, let's find out who's taken the lead after round 1.
Bringing world-class higher education to your doorstep. eSoft Metro Campus. Shaping lives, creating futures.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka? My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft, shaping lives, creating future.
නිවැරදි IT දැනුම ප්‍රමුඛයාගෙන් පමණයි. eSoft.
At the end of round 1, our judges are ready with the score sheet. Thank you very much, judges. At the end of round 1, in third place, rather, we have 2 contestants scoring the identical points, vying for the second place at the end of round 1. Contestant number 3, Ravindu Liana Patirana, Vidura College, Colombo, with 19 points. Scoring the same points, 19, contestant number 2, Nisal Peria Peruma of DS Senanayaka College, Colombo. And leading at the end of round 1 is contestant number 5, Chamath Hevagama, Mahinda College, Gaul, with 22 points. Over to you, Faisal, for round 2.
Thank you, Muru. So competition right from the beginning, because this is the first semi-final. And we move on now to round 2. And in round 2, we will be posing a question based on an image, and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer. Of course, the others can buzz if you know the answer. And if the first student either does not answer or gives the incorrect answer, the opportunity will go to the student who buzzes first. The correct answer will earn you 5 points, but an incorrect answer will make you lose 2 points. So good luck. Here we go with questions for round 2. And this is your question. Contestant number 1. Identify the marked interface or port.
AGP, sir.
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question coming up, contestant number 2. Give the specific name for this simple circuit. Okay, time is up. Number 6 is indicated.
Logic gates.
No, the answer is half adder. Here's your question now, contestant number 3. This image shows use of technology to overcome human limitations. What is it called?
Prosthetic limbs.
No.
You're asking the specific name.
Well, number 2 would like to answer this question.
Bionics.
No, cannot be accepted. The answer is human enhancement. Here's your question, contestant number 4. Name the smallest port or slot shown in this image.
PCI Express.
Yes, the answer is correct. We're moving on to your question now, contestant number 5. What is denoted by the letters SD shown in the image?
Standard definition.
No.
Storage device.
No. You got two chances. Number one would like to answer this question.
Solid data.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is secure digital. And this is the final question in round 2. This is for you, contestant number 6. Give the specific name for the memory card shown in this image.
Microchip. Sorry? Microchip.
No.
SD card.
No. Number 3 would like to answer this question.
Micro SD.
Yes, the answer is correct. And with that, we end all the questions for round 2. Let's find out whether there are changes in placings in the first semi-final.
ලොව පිළිගත් උසස් අධ්‍යාපන අවස්ථා ඔබ සැමට විවර කර දෙන eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
At 19 in Sri Lanka?
My ambition is to finish my masters at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft, shaping lives, creating future.
This is the question for you this week. What does IIS stand for? What does IIS stand for? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. End of round 2, and looking at the scorecard, I can see the positions are shifting. We have 2 contestants with the same scores in the leading positions. In second place after round 2, we have contestant number 5, Chamath Hewagama Mahinda College Galle with 22 points. End of round 2, and looking at the score sheet, I can see the positions are changing. In third place, we have contestant number 5, Chamath Hewagama of Mahinda College Galle with 22 points. And scoring identical points, we have 2 leaders at the end of round 2. Contestant number 4, Balasubramaniam Gnanakeethan of Hindu College Jaffna with 24 points. And also with 24 points, we have contestant number 3, Ravindu Liyana Pathirana of Vidura College, Colombo. Over to you, Faisal, for round 3.
Thank you very much, Muru. So after 2 rounds of competition, we are having very stiff competition that has been seen naturally because this is the first semi-final. So without further ado, let's move on to questions for round 3. And of course, here we will be posing an open-ended question and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer. And same as in round 2, the others can make an attempt by using the buzzer. Good luck. This is your question, contestant number 1. What company is the inventor of the x86 series of microprocessors?
Intel.
The answer is correct. We're moving on to your question now in this third round. Contestant number 2. MIT is a popular academic institution responsible for many technological advancements. What does MIT stand for?
Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Yes, the answer is correct. Coming up now is your question, contestant number 3. What company recently agreed to take over Motorola Mobility?
I do not know.
Well, number 2 has indicated his willingness.
Lenovo.
Yes, the answer is correct. Lenovo. Here's your question, contestant number 4. The MVC architecture is a popular design pattern for software. What does MVC stand for?
Model View Controller.
Yes, the answer is correct. We are with questions on round 3 and question for you now, contestant number 5. With regards to protection and licensing of intellectual property, what does CC stand for?
Carbon copy.
No. Number 3 would like to answer this question.
Creative Commons.
Yes, the answer is correct. And this is the final question from round 3. It's for you, contestant number 6. In HTML, what tag is used to provide useful indexing information to search engines?
SEO.
No. Well, number 4 would like to answer this question.
Meta tags.
Yes, the answer is correct. And with that, we end round 3. Let's find out whether there have been any changes in the points and, of course, positions in the very first semi-final.
உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த உயர்கல்வி வாய்ப்புகள் உங்களுக்காக கொண்டு வரப்பட்டுள்ளன. ESOFT Metro Campus, shaping lives, creating futures.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm 19 and just finished my bachelor's in IT.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka?
My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. So I skipped my A-levels and joined directly to the degree programs.
That's great. We didn't have that opportunity.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels at ESOFT.
This is the question for you this week. What does IIS stand for? What does IIS stand for? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. And the winners of last week are we have just completed round 3 and our judges are ready with the scores. What do you think? What's happening and is there any position change?
Yeah, well, the competition is getting tough. The positions are changing round by round. I think there is a good competition in next round. What do you think, Dr.?
Yeah, Ajit, I think as you see the marks, there's no big difference in the top 5 places. Almost, I think just only 10-12 marks difference. Yeah. Anything can happen in the final round. Let's see.
Anything can happen in the final round. We still have another round pending, so let's see what's going to happen. But at the end of round 3, in third place, we have contestant number 3, Ravindu Liyana Pathirana of Vidura College, Colombo with 29 points. In second place, we have contestant number 2, Nisal Peria Peruma of DS Senanaka College, Colombo with 32 points. And leading at the end of round 3, we have contestant number 4, Balasubramaniam Jnanakeethan of Hindu College, Jaffna with 39 points. Faisal will take you through to the most decisive round, round 4 now.
Thank you, Viru. So as our judges said, a very high level of competition. This is certainly going to be a decisive round, the final round, round 4. We are using the same format as in round 3 and the contestants will be answering open-ended questions and the judges will be evaluating your answers. Good luck to the 6 of you. This is your question, contestant number 1. What's the next unit that comes at the end of terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte?
Octabyte?
Yes, the answer is correct. Here's your question, contestant number 2. What name is used to describe a computer which has minimal components but instead relies on networked resources?
Dumb terminals?
No.
Dumb terminals?
No.
Thin...
You said it. Go ahead.
Thin clients?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is correct. Coming up is your question now, contestant number 3. What is the name of the broadband internet service launched by Google in the US?
Google Fiber.
Yes, the answer is correct. So there is a very high level of competition in this final round. As we move on to your question now, contestant number 4. What company acquired McAfee in 2010?
Kaspersky?
No.
Adobe?
No, you got 2 chances. Well, none of you seem to be interested in answering this question. I'll give you the answer. It's Intel. And we're moving on to your question now, contestant number 5. When discussing about firewalls and network security, we come across a term called DMIZ. What does DMIZ stand for?
Demilitarized zone.
Yes, the answer is correct. And this is the final question in the decisive round, round 4. It's for you, contestant number 6. With regard to cloud computing, what does SaaS stand for? Yes, number 1 would like to answer this question.
Software as a service.
Yes, the answer is correct. And with that, we end all the questions for the decisive round, round 4. Let's find out as to who has come up, the winner, runner-up, and of course the second runner-up as well.
At the end of the final round of the first semi-final of IT Mastermind 2014, I now have the scores which indicates, Faisal, that there is a tie for the third place between contestant number 3, Ravindu Liyanapathiran of Vidura College, Colombo, and contestant number 4, Balasubramaniam Gnanakeethan of Hindu College, Jaffna, both scoring 39 points. So let's go for the tiebreaker round. Faisal, are you ready?
I am ready. Thank you, Muru. So the very first semi-final of IT Masterminds 2014 has got very, very exciting. And as said by Muru, there is a tie. And we're moving into this tiebreaker without further ado. Good luck to contestant number 3 and contestant number 4. Let's begin with your questions. Contestant number 3. Which company acquired Nokia?
Microsoft.
What is the resolution of Full HD?
1920 by 1080.
Name the email client used in MS Office.
Microsoft Outlook.
Internet is based on which protocol suite?
HTTP.
Who is the largest manufacturer of routers?
Pass.
What is the next version of USB to be released?
USB 4.0.
Who invented C language?
Pass.
Who are the founders of Red Hat?
Pass.
What is the latest version of .NET framework?
4.5.
So there we are with questions for contestant number 3 as we move on to your questions. Now, contestant number 4, good luck. Here we go. What is the IEEE standard for Firewire?
Pass.
What does NFC stand for?
Near Field Communication.
What does MAN stand for in networking?
Metropolitan Area Network.
How many read-write heads are there in 3-platter hard disk?
Pass.
Who invented stored program concept?
What Newman.
What does DVI stand for?
Digital Video Interface.
What is the capacity of dual-layer Blu-ray?
50 GB.
What is the latest interface used to connect DVD-ROM to the motherboard?
SATA.
So with that, we end questions for you as well. Contestant number 4, let's find out as to who has emerged the winner in that tiebreaker round.
After that very exciting tiebreaker session between Gnanakeethan of Hindu College, Jaffna, and Ravindu of Vidura College, Colombo, Balasubramaniam Gnanakeethan emerged the winner. And now I can announce all 6 contestants in ascending order. In 6th place, contestant number 6, Sudaraka Saniviratna, Niwattaka Chethiya Mahavidyalaya, Anuradhapura. In 5th place, contestant number 5, Chamath Hewagama, Mahinda College, Galle. In 4th place, contestant number 3, Ravindu Liyanapathiran, Vidura College, Colombo. Before I announce the second runner-up, the first runner-up and the winner who have now secured their places in the finals, let me call upon Dr. Dilina Herath, Dean ESoft Metro Campus, and Mr. Y.R. Karunaratna, past President, Computer Society of Sri Lanka, to give away the medals. In 3rd place, second runner-up, scoring and securing a place in the finals is contestant number 4, Balasubramaniam Jnanakeethan, Hindu College, Jaffna, with 39 points. And the first runner-up of tonight's show is contestant number 1, Tirantha Dulanjana, Yoshida Sokanji International School, Sapugaskanda, with 40 points. And the winner of tonight's program is contestant number 2, Nisal Periya Peruma, DS Senanayaka College, Colombo, with 42 points. Nisal, Tirantha and Jnanakeethan have secured slots in the finals. Don't miss the show next week as we choose another 3 contestants, and 6 of them will compete in the finals of IT Mastermind 2014. Have a great week. Good night.
මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.